All right, guys, we're getting ready to start first game of the night, guys. Again, continuing to have problems here with the site that we use to stream, so we might be up and down all night. Foster takes it in, gets the bucket. Cotter strikes first. They jump out 2-0 in this senior high girls matchup right here on TLSN. Cotter trying to put pressure on. Big two-way conference matchup here. It's going to be a 10-second violation there. Good defense from the Lady Warriors. Again, like I mentioned, guys, we are at the mercy of that our internet page here on Restream. So, guys, we'll do our best. If we go down, we know we're down. We'll do our best to get it back up as quick as possible. Hopefully, we can keep it running. This is an important game for Cotter. Final game over here at Cotter Coliseum this year. Senior night for the Warriors. Got Brotherton and McNutt on the outside. McNutt has it stripped. Good defense there by Tuckerman. Tuckerman swinging it inside. Strong move. That was number 22, Gates, with the missed shot. Brotherton going to walk it down for the Warriors right now. McNutt's shot is partially blocked. Again, pressure defense here by the Warriors here to kick off this matchup. Tuckerman beats the press. Wild shot out of control. Foster battling for it. Going to be knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Of course, this if we do go down, guys, nothing we can do about it. Internet is working fine. Everything else is working fine, guys. It's just they're having problems with that site tonight, guys, and that's what we use to stream on. So, swing around jump shot is up off the iron. Loose ball. That's Jackson that knocks it out of bounds. Gonna stay with Tuckerman. 6:16 left here in the first quarter. First of a doubleheader of action here on TLSN tonight. Strong move, good position. Gates with the score. She ties it at 2. Senior night over here at Cotter. Going to be knocked out of bounds off of Jackson, back to Tuckerman. 5:46 left in the first quarter here. Swing inside Gates with the miss. Offensive rebound there by the Lady Bulldogs by Huckabee. Now they're going to set up again. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Three-pointer from way downtown. It's off. Another offensive rebound. Tuckerman's going to get another shot. Shot is short. McNutt battling it with Gates. Another offensive rebound, but there's those quick hands from Brotherton. Now she's going to walk it down for the Lady Warriors. Three-pointer from Brotherton misses. There's a strong rebound. McNutt with the rebound and the putback. She's going to draw the foul and go to the line.
Basket counts for Maya McNutt and the foul.
Maya McNutt.
Number 4, August Huckabee, is her first, team's first.
Fouls on number 4, Huckabee. That's her first, team's first. Free throws coming here from McNutt. And she finishes the old-fashioned three-point play. Going to put Cotter up 5-2. Couple minutes into the first quarter. That's going to be an offensive foul.
Offensive foul on number 2, Emery Bond.
That's on Bond. That's going to be her first. Second here on the team here in the first quarter. So Cotter, after falling down 2-0 on a little 5-0 run here, up 5-2. 29 seconds on the shot clock. Cotter going to retain possession. Foster She's on the outside course. She's got 0-0. That's Riley Brotherton with her. Brotherton's had some big games in the games that we've done so far this year. Grayson Jackson was our last player of the game. Jackson misses that shot. Foul's going to be on 21, Leip. It's going to be Leip's first on the team. And now Cotter looking like they're going to try to put pressure on this inbound pass. Good job by Tuckerman handling the press as they get it down. A lot of trapping right now being done on the outside. There's a huge rejection from McNutt as she exploded for the block. Tuckerman's got possession, 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Baseball pass, that one's gonna go out of bounds off of Tuckerman. So good defense there by the Lady Warriors. Lady Warriors looking good here in the first 4 minutes. Defensively, they're giving Tuckerman a lot of trouble. Brotherton gonna walk it down now for the Lady Warriors. And they're stepping and getting the steal. Nice pass underneath finish. That's Soden. She makes it back to a 1-point game. Big conference matchup. There's McNutt with the little fadeaway, misses it. Good rebound by Gates. Swinging it around, going baseline, taking it in, missing the shot is Sampson. McNutt with the rebound, and now Jackson gonna hand it off to Brotherton. 3:09 left here in the first quarter, our first of a doubleheader tonight.
In the game for Tuckerman, number 24, Kendall King, and number 44, Megan Richardson. For the Lady Warriors, number 15, Izzy Wilhite, number 5, Cadence Kaywell, and number 11,
Kaywell, Wilhite, and Cowart check in for the Lady Warriors. It's going to be a carry on Tuckerman. Going to give it back to the Lady Warriors. Under 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Important matchup in the 2A2 conference. Cotter and Tuckerman inside. They get McNutt with the offensive foul. It's going to be a first foul on McNutt. Second on the team here in the first quarter. Tuckerman coming back. There's a three-pointer from the corner. Off the back of the iron, loose ball. McNutt's going to come away with it for the Lady Warriors. Going to set it up with Brotherton on the outside. She's got Cowart out there with her. Over to Brotherton. She stops. She shoots from way downtown. Nothing but net on that one. Three-pointer from Stephen Curry range there for Brotherton. Makes it 8-4 here in the first quarter. Down to the final 2 minutes. There's a three-pointer from Tuckerman. Answering back is Sampson. Sampson pulls it back to a 1-point lead for the Lady Warriors. Good matchup here. Slobber knocker of a matchup here on TLSN. Trying to get it in the corner for Cowart. Pass way too high, out of bounds. Going to give it back to Tuckerman. 1:14 left here in the first quarter. Jackson checks back in for the Lady Warriors. 1:13 left. Glad to have you guys joining us tonight on Twin Lakes Sports Network. Again, we apologize. I know a lot of you guys were joining us for the senior high matchup, or the senior high ceremony, guys, and the website that we use crashed on us, and we got a notification that they are having issues with it. So, you know, guys, can't guarantee we'll be up. If we go down, we'll do everything we can to get the computer back up and running as quick as possible. Hopefully, nothing wrong with the internet here. It's not an internet issue. It's that website that we use, and there's not really a way for me to change the website we use with this little amount of time, guys. So we apologize for that. And again, we apologize and hated that ended up crashing. We got most of the ceremony on two separate streams, but there was a couple athletes and band members I think that we were unable to cover due to that crash. Foster to the outside. There is Jackson from downtown. A little three-cola from Jackson makes it 11-7. They're going to call the foul on Wilhite. That's going to be her first personal. Shot clock and game clock are basically identical right now. Three-pointer from outside in the corner. Shots long. Jackson with the rebound, bringing it down. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Good one here in the first. 11-7. Tried to get it over to Wilhite. Pass goes out of bounds. 10 seconds ago, plenty of time to get a shot off. Good penetration, but there's a good defensive play by Jackson. Here comes the Lady Warriors. Shot at the buzzer. They don't get it, but good first quarter for the Lady Warriors. At the end of one, it's Cotter 11, Tuckerman 7 here on TLSN. We'll be right back. Here we go, start of the second quarter here on TLSN, and it was a good first quarter for the Lady Warriors. Right now up 11-7. A little bit of confusion, so we're going to start over again. 8 minutes left here, start of the second quarter, and here comes Brotherton. She's got Foster on the outside with her. In the corner to Maya McNutt, number 13. Swinging around, there's Foster for three. She hits the three. Lady Warriors really finding their range here in the first half. From three-point range. Nice play by Foster. There's a nice drive to the inside, misses it. McNutt cleans the glass. And now Brotherton bringing it down for the Lady Warriors. Of course, updated standings after the broadcast tonight. Tomorrow we will get updated standings posted from all the 1A up to 5A conferences that we cover over here in North Central Arkansas. So follow our page, that way you can see that. Try to go down low, try to get it into light, pass behind. And now Tuckerman gonna make Cotter pay. Sampson's shot's good, gets it to 14-9. Brotherton, Foster, and McNutt on the outside. McNutt can pop threes if she gets a little space. Tuckerman's trying to not give her any room. There's a drive by Foster. Tough shot there that was Jackson, but she drew the foul. Good play there by Grayson Jackson. Foul's going to be on number 3. It's going to be on Soden. That's going to be the first foul on her. The score 14-9. And first free throw is up and good. Jackson, last time we covered the Warriors, she had a monster game, was named our player of the game. That one rattles around, goes down, makes it 16-9, 7-point lead for the Lady Warriors. Largest lead of the game. Tuckerman right now ahead of them in the standings. Lady Warriors trying to get in front. And there's a nice play by Soden. And that pulls it back to a 5-point game. Of course, most of these teams only have a couple games left of the regular season. And then they'll be moving on to district. There's a three-pointer from the top. And, of course, some of the Lady Warriors, this is the last time they're going to play at Cotter Coliseum in the regular with the regular season coming to an end. This is their last home game. Travel violation, going to give it back to the Lady Bulldogs. They try to go inside. That's number 22, Gates, getting position, and it's going to be a foul. Now that's 2 on McNutt. First on the team here in the second quarter, but McNutt now with 2 fouls. And still 5:43 left here in the second quarter. Three-pointer from outside, and it is good. And that pulls it to a 2-point game, 16-14. Cotter moving quick, misses the shot, gets an offensive rebound. Cotter fans wanted a foul, no call. Now Coward's pass over to Brotherton. Lady Warriors going to set up again. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Three-pointer from way downtown, that's off. Loose ball, Tuckerman's got the rebound. Here go the Lady Bulldogs back. Chance to tie or take the lead. Looks like foul's going to be on number 4, Foster. Bond now going to go to the line for 2 shots. Second team foul here on Cotter here in the second quarter. First free throw is up and good. Makes it 16-15. Of course, thank you. Appreciate you guys joining us here on TLSN. That second one rattles around and it goes down. We are all knotted up now at 16. Just under 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. They try to go inside to McNutt. Wilhite checks back in for the Lady Warriors. 4:48 to go. They lob it. McNutt is tied up. Jump ball. I think that's our first jump ball of the game. So possession arrow is going to go to Tuckerman. So now Tuckerman a chance to take the lead here. Of course, good crowd that's come out to watch the game this evening here on TLSN. Quick hands shown by Coward, who gets the steal. Nice play from Coward. And now the Lady Warriors going to set up again. Nice play by Kaywell, taking it in, misses the shot. Good move, just unable to finish the shot was Kaywell. Quick ball movement inside. Shot is missed from Gates. And now Brotherton and McNutt. McNutt with the spin move. Tough shot there from McNutt. No good. Gates with the rebound. And now Bond bringing it down for the Lady Bulldogs halfway through the second quarter. There's a three-pointer off the iron, no good, knocked away there. Wilhite ends up losing it. And they're going to get a walk right there on the Lady Bulldogs. Going to give it back to Cotter right now. 3:31 left here in the second quarter. As Jackson comes in for McNutt, who steps out with 2 fouls. 3:31 left here in the second quarter of our first game of the night. Three-pointer from outside's missed. Jackson with the rebound, going to give Cotter another chance. See if Cotter can take advantage, and instead the ball's on the floor. Kaywell's on the floor. Jump ball, but now the possession arrow is going to stay with the Lady Warriors. .313 left. Glad to have you guys joining us. Also, be sure to comment online. Let us know who you're cheering for. We'd love to see your comments. There's a shot from Coward. She misses it. Here comes the Lady Bulldogs. Good job by the Lady Warriors getting back. Three-point shot is off. Good rebound from Richardson. Spin move, misses it. Ball tipped around. Huckabee's going to keep it alive now for Quitman. Looks like the ball was knocked out of bounds by the Lady Warriors. Going to stay with the Lady Bulldogs. 27 seconds left on the shot clock. Soden's pass almost stolen. Nice drive, but unable to finish the shot. Loose ball going to be knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with Tuckerman. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. 2:24 left here in the first half. Tuckerman's going to have to work quick on this one. 5 seconds to go. And they're going to get a foul on Brotherton. So I don't know if Tuckerman was going to be able to get a shot off there, but now they got a fresh shot clock, and that's the third foul on the Lady Warriors. 2:23 left here in the first half. Drive, there's a three-pointer. Moonshot is off. Coward battling for the rebound with Huckabee. And it's going to go to the Lady Warriors. 2:03 left here in the first half. 16 apiece as McNutt checks back in. She needs to be careful, too, playing with 2 fouls. Brotherton and Foster going to bring it down for the Lady Warriors. Huge crowd tonight on senior night over here at Cotter. Congratulations to all those senior basketball players. Foul's going to be on number 44, Richardson. That's second on the team. Foster lobs it. Brotherton misses it. Lipe with the rebound. Then good defense there by the Lady Bulldogs, forcing the steal. There's a three-pointer from the outside. It's off. Loose ball. Tuckerman tracks it down. Going to have another three-pointer from the outside. It is good. King with the three, and now Tuckerman up 3. They were down 7 here in the first half, but they've fought back. Foul's on Bond. Shot is no good. Foul was on the floor. So Cotter's going to keep possession with 1:24 left. Sampson comes back in for the Lady Bulldogs. 1:23 left here in the first half. Glad to have you guys joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Good spin move. Bucket does not go down. Here comes the Lady Bulldogs. Up 3 and looking for more. Of course, they have a slight lead over the Lady Warriors coming down the stretch here. Nice defensive play by McNutt. She gets the block, but then the foul. Let's see who they call it on. If they call it on Lipe. So now Lipe playing with 2 fouls. That's 4th foul on Cotter. This is number 3, Soden, goes to the line. She sinks the first free throw. So a big run to finish the quarter here for Tuckerman. Now their lead is 5. Under a minute left here in the first. Of course, this is our second broadcast of the week. We were at Yellville the other night. Yellville versus Melbourne. Tuckerman gets the steal, and they're looking to push the pace. Nice pass ahead. Big rejection there. Nice play. I think that was McNutt that got the block. And travel violation. Cotter fans holding their breath as they was afraid maybe they were calling a foul on McNutt, but instead it's going to be a travel on Gates. Shot clock going to be turned off here with 30.5 seconds left. Brotherton going to walk it down. Cotter kind of struggled offensively here in this second quarter. They had a good first quarter offensively, but second quarter's been rough. And now the turnovers, so Tuckerman's going to get it back with 18.6 seconds to go. Ten seconds to go. Tuckerman trying to work it here to get a shot. Drive to the inside. It's going to be a foul. And that's going to be number 5 on Cotter. So with 2.7 seconds left, Jackson commits the foul. So number 5. So Soden now going to the line. Up 5 and looking to add some more. Soden hits the first one. Makes it a 6-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs of Tuckerman. Second free throw, also nothing but net. Nice stroke there from Soden. Cotter trying to get a shot off, and they do not. So big second quarter for Tuckerman. We're going to halftime, and it is Cotter 16. The Lady Bulldogs from Tuckerman 23. They got a 7-point lead, and we'll be back in about 8 minutes here on TLSN. to get something.
Yeah, no, I can. You want anything specific?
Anything. Welcome back. Here we start the second half. Ball knocked out of bounds. Appreciate you guys hanging through with us. I know we had a lot of tech issues early in the night during the senior high ceremony. Hopefully we're good the rest of the night. Right now, Cotter down 7 here in the third quarter. Critical third quarter in this important 2A2 matchup here. Foster's three-pointers off. Rebound there from Jackson. Cotter's going to get another opportunity. McNutt with the drive, loses the handle. She's going to get called for the travel violation. Going to give it back to Tuckerman. McNutt had 2 fouls in the first half. Cotter looked really good offensively in that first quarter as they jumped out to the lead, but then in the second quarter, Tuckerman kind of found their rhythm. Nice drive to the inside, loose ball. Cotter's going to come away with it. Of course, tonight's matchup's on Facebook and YouTube, so you can watch it on either one of them. If you like watching on your big screen, put it on YouTube. That's what I like to do. That's Sampson that's going to come away with it back the other way. Good play there. Brotherton going to come back with the ball. Neither team has scored here in the first minute and a half here of the third quarter. Three-pointer from outside from Jackson and Cotter. That brings this crowd to life. Gets it now to a 4-point game. Three-pointer is going to be off. Offensive rebound there. Tough shot, but the bucket falls for Bond. Back to a 6-point lead. Third quarter in this 2A2 matchup here at Cotter. Loose ball, dangerous pass there from Jackson, almost stolen. And they call the foul on McNutt. That's number 3 on McNutt. Only 2 minutes into the third quarter. McNutt now with 3 fouls. Tuckerman up 6. Thank you to Courtney Jackson hooking me up with some water and a Snickers. Bucket is good by Tuckerman, extends it now to an 8-point lead. Largest lead of the game for the Lady Bulldogs. Brotherton hasn't been able to get much space tonight. They've been really staying on her on the outside, not leaving her open for 3. Of course, if you are watching, if there's a player that you want to give a shout out, put something in the comments. There's a 3-pointer from the corner, in and out. Jackson battling for the rebound. She's battling with Gates. They call the foul on Huckabee, number 4. That's 2 on her, first on the team here in the third quarter. Cowart now checks into the game for the Lady Warriors. Halfway through the third quarter here on TLSN. Glad to have you guys joining us. We got a good one right now so far. 8-point lead, 2A2 conference. These teams right next to each other in the standings. Of course, most of these teams this week are playing most are playing 4 games this week. Nice play from McNutt. That gets it back to a 6-point game. McNutt playing with 3 fouls. Still being aggressive on offense. Tuckerman answers right back with Gates. So we got a timeout. Tuckerman calls timeout. 4:09 left here in the third quarter. It's 29-21 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So glad to have you here. I want to thank these great sponsors that you're seeing. Guys, we want to thank you. This is game number 475 that we've done in the last 7 years here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We could not do this without you guys. So we are so glad to have you joining us. Big crowd tonight for senior night. Back to action on the floor. Appreciate these great sponsors. They've allowed us to be able to do the over 60 games we've done so far this year. Volleyball, basketball, and football. Cotter getting a little careless with the pass, the backcourt violation. They're going to give it back to Tuckerman. So important next few minutes here. .357 left here in the third quarter. In this important matchup in the 2A2 conference. Wide open three from the corner, and it rattles around and goes down. That makes it now an 11-point lead, largest of the game. Critical moment here for the Lady Warriors, trying to get something going offensively. Three-pointer from Brotherton on the outside. Rebound, here come the Lady Bulldogs. Three-pointer again from outside. It's been raining threes for Tuckerman offensively. And now the lead has swelled to 14, 3:07 left. Cotter wants to talk it over here in the third quarter here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. I want to thank these sponsors such as Lakeside Pharmacy in Bull Shoals, free delivery. They do a great job for any pharmaceutical needs that you have. Give them a call. Also, White River Materials, 425-3431. Hey, if you got a big project going on, contact White River Materials. We appreciate them. Also, Cotter Rock Cottage in Cotter, Arkansas. Of course, glad to have you guys joining us here on Facebook and YouTube tonight. If you haven't done it yet, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. Help us out. 3:01 left here in the third quarter. As the lead from Tuckerman is 14. Cotter trying to get something going offensively. They looked really good in the opening quarter, but since then they have struggled to get a bucket. The bucket goes down. Good play by McNutt. So they count the shot from McNutt. Nice play. Now McNutt going to the line, see if she can get a three-point play. Fouls on Gates. That's her first. Now 2:44 left here in the third quarter. There's a nice drive. Little runner misses it. Loose ball. Gets the rebound as Gates. It's going to be a jump ball. Nice play from Cowart. Cotter's going to get the ball back. Still plenty of time left for the Lady Warriors if they want to get back into this. Just I got to find a little bit of rhythm on offense, as it's been kind of crazy. There's McNutt from downtown. Shot is off. Bond with the rebound. And now a stop and a pop. Three-pointers off the front of the rim. Cowart with the board, bringing it back the other way for the Lady Warriors. Gets it over. There's McNutt with the drive. The little runner. Nice play by Maya McNutt. Gets it back to a 10-point game. I'm sorry, it's actually a 9-point game, 35-26. I'm not wearing my glasses. I couldn't see the score. Loose ball. Brotherton comes away with the steal. She hands it. Here comes McNutt with the drive and the bucket.
McNutt for 2.
The Lady Warriors now back within 7. 35 to 28. 1:19 left here in the third quarter. They lob it inside. McNutt having to play a little soft with the 3 fouls.
Timeout Tuckerman.
Gates with the bucket. Tuckerman wants to talk it over. Cotter, though, has got it back into single digits. 1:09 left here in the third. It's 37-28 here on TLSN.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
All right, guys, welcome back here at senior night for the Cotter Warriors. Good matchup we have going here on TLSN. Glad to have you guys joining us. It is 37-28 here in the third quarter, getting ready to go to the fourth. Cotter got down as much as 15, but a couple buckets. Got it back down to 7. And then Tuckerman answered back and give us the score right now at a 9-point difference. Plenty of time, though, for the Lady Warriors. 1:09 left here in the third. Started to get a little bit of rhythm in the last couple possessions. But there is a steal from the Lady Bulldogs. And now they're going to set up offense here on the other side with Soden on the outside. Good ball movement there. Gets a wide open 3 on the outside. Bucket is good. It's going to make it back to a 12-point game. Brotherton with a moonshot. Off. It's going to go out of bounds. Okay. Here goes Tuckerman, less than 10 seconds left. Clock running down, shot at the buzzer. Shot is no good, so we're